Morning settles on the window pane. Steam is rising from my cup. Outside the city's learning how to wake itself back up. I've been running through these days, trying not to fall behind. But this corner of the city feels like borrowed time. Every fear I never said, every doubt I tried to hide, they grow quiet in this moment as the light begins to rise. There's a table for tomorrow, waiting where the sunlight lands. I don't know the shape of answers, but I know where hope begins. With a cup of something honest and a heart that's still alive, I'll sit here just a little longer and let the future take its time. I remember winters past when the cold felt much too real. Back when every open door was something I couldn't feel. But the years have taught me softly, nothing stays the same. Even snow learns how to disappear when morning calls its name. I don't need a perfect plan, I don't need the end in sight, just a reason to keep believing in another gentle light. There's a table for tomorrow, waiting where the sunlight lands. I don't know the shape of answers, but I know where hope begins. With a cup of something honest and a heart that's still alive, I'll sit here just a little longer and let the future take its time. If I'm lost, let me be patient. If I'm tired, let me stay. Even storms are just a chapter that the sun will turn one day. There's a table for tomorrow, set with grace and second chances. All the dreams I thought I missed are only waiting for my hands. So I'll finish up this coffee, step back out into the cold, knowing I'm not walking empty, knowing hope is something warm I hold. The doorbell rings, the day moves on, footsteps fade into the street. I leave a little lighter than the girl who took that seat. The streetlights fade in winter blue. My breath is hanging in the air. A small cafe is opening soon. I feel the warmth from over there. The city moves a little slow, like it's afraid to break the calm. I hold my cup with frozen hands and let the silence carry on. Every worry I've been holding starts to loosen its grip on me. In this quiet morning moment, I almost start to believe. Coffee before the snow wakes the city. Hope in a cup, just enough for today. The world feels lighter, the road less heavy. I tell my heart you'll be okay. Through fogged up glass and fading night, a softer future comes into view. One warm sip, one honest breath, and I begin again with you. Old songs play inside my head from days when everything felt new. Back when dreams were simple things and I still trusted where they led. The past sits gently at my side, not pulling, just as the morning turns to light. Coffee before the snow wakes the city. Hope in a cup, just enough for today. The world feels lighter, the road less heavy. I tell my heart you'll be okay. Through fogged up glass and fading night, a softer future comes into view. One warm sip, one honest breath, and I begin again with you. Maybe tomorrow still feels far, maybe the sky stays gray, but right now I'm exactly here, and that is enough to stay. Coffee before the snow wakes the city. Morning light learns how to stay. I don't need perfect, I don't need ready, just one step along the way. If hope is small, I'll hold it close. If love is quiet, I'll listen to. This winter morning teaches me how starting over can feel true. The cup is empty, the street is bright, the day has found its sound. I walk outside a little stronger than the girl who sat down. The sky is learning how to shine between the cracks of night. I'm sitting where the coffee steams and everything feels right. The city breathes a softer breath than it did just hours ago, like it's telling me, take your time, like it already knows. I've been worried about the long way home, about the things I couldn't fix, but the morning has a way of forgiving all of it. Morning finds me again with its hands on my shoulders, says you made it this far, you can make it a little further. One cup, one deep breath, one step back into the light. If yesterday was heavy, today feels kinder somehow. Footsteps echo down the street, coats pulled tight, eyes awake. Everyone is carrying more than they ever say. But here inside this quiet space, I'm allowed to be still, allowed to let the future wait until my heart is filled. I don't need to win the day, I don't need to be brave, I just need to keep on moving in my own honest way. Morning finds me again with its hands on my shoulders, says you made it this far, you can make it a little further. One cup, one deep breath, one step back into the light. If yesterday was heavy, today feels kinder somehow. Let the snow melt when it's ready, let the answers take their time. I don't need the perfect moment, just a reason to try. Morning finds me again, and I'm not walking alone. Every quiet beginning feels closer to home. One cup, one deep breath, one truth I can stand behind. No matter how cold it's been, hope always shows up on time. The door opens, daylight calls, the street hums low and kind. step outside with steady feet and leave the night behind. The cafe's almost out of light, just shadows and a song. The clock forgets to move in here, the night stays just a little long. My coffee's gone from hot to warm, like words I didn't say. Some feelings don't need answers, they just need room to stay. I used to chase the quiet like it owed me something new. Now I let it sit beside me like an old familiar truth. After midnight coffee tastes a little more like truth. Every sip slows down the moment, every thought softens too. If tomorrow asked for answers, I'll pretend I didn't hear. Tonight the jazz is speaking, and it's saying, stay right here. A couple laughs at table 3, then fades into the sound. Even lonely has a heartbeat when the right song comes around. The barista wipes the counter slow, like time is on their side. I find myself forgiving things I never thought I'd try. I don't need to call it healing, I don't need to call it strong. Sometimes staying in the moment is the bravest kind of calm. After midnight coffee tastes a little more like truth. Every sip slows down the moment, every thought softens too. If tomorrow asks for answers, I'll pretend I didn't hear. Tonight the jazz is speaking, and it's saying, stay right here. Brushes dancing on the snare tell me I survived the day. Even tired hearts remember how to gently sway. After midnight coffee, I don't need to be complete. I'm just learning how to listen to the rhythm in my feet. If the world is loud tomorrow, let it wait outside the door. Tonight I'm wrapped in melody, and I don't need more. The cup runs dry, the streetlight hums in blue. I step into the early morning, a little truer than I knew. There's a glow on the sidewalk, like the night forgot to leave. Corner cafe still breathing, like it's keeping secrets from me. Some nights don't ask for endings, they just quietly reset. I used to think the silence was a sign I should go home. Now it sounds like an invitation to stay a little longer on my own. Lights still on at the corner cafe, jazz in the cracks of the floor. I don't need the world to change tonight, I don't need more. If tomorrow wants my courage, it can wait outside the door. I'm learning how to breathe again. Right here, that's enough. A laugh drifts from the counter. Someone snaps along to time. Every shadow moves in rhythm, like the city's doing fine. The bass walks slow and steady, like it knows where I've been. I follow every note it plays and let the night begin again. I don't need a grand confession, I don't need to explain. Somewhere between the verses I forgot about the pain. Lights still on at the corner cafe, jazz in the cracks of the floor. I don't need the world to change tonight, I don't need more. If tomorrow wants my courage, it can wait outside the door. I'm learning how to breathe again. Right here, that's enough. Brushes talk and halftime truths, say you're doing fine. Every step I didn't take still brought me here tonight. Lights still on at the corner cafe, mornings learning how to wait. If hope arrives in quiet shoes, I'll meet it halfway. No rush, no grand finale, just a song, a steady groove. I leave when the light feels right and not a moment too soon. The door swings slow, the street is calm, a new day on its way. I carry jazz inside my steps as the night gives way. The room is breathing slower now, like it knows my name. One last song, a dim down light, nothing left to entertain. My coffee's colder than before, but I don't mind the taste. Some things don't need to be warm to feel like they should stay. I used to rush through every hour, afraid of standing still. Now stillness feels like honesty I didn't know I needed to feel. I'm moving slow enough to stay inside this moment, unafraid, no need to run. If healing comes in quiet ways, I'll let it take its time. I'm finally slow enough to stay and listen to my mind. The bass walks gently through the room like it's been here before. Every note knows where I've been and doesn't ask for more. I've learned that strength is not a sound, it doesn't need applause. Sometimes it's sitting with the truth and letting it be yours. I don't need the perfect ending, I don't need to understand. If peace is just a borrowed share, I'll take it while I can. I'm moving slow enough to stay inside this moment, unafraid. No need to run, no need to hide. Tonight I'm on my side. If healing comes in quiet ways, I'll let it take its time. I'm finally slow enough to stay and listen to my mind. Brushes whisper on the snare, breathe in, breathe out. Every step I didn't take still led me here somehow. I'm moving slow enough to stay where nothing has to change. This cafe light, this half-sung song feels honest, feels the same. If tomorrow asks me questions, I won't rush my reply. Tonight I'm learning how to rest without saying goodbye. The last note fades, the room goes still. The night has said its part. I leave with less weight on my coat and more calm in my heart. The cafe hums in low, slow time. A piano learns my name. Coffee steam between our words. Nothing here feels rushed or framed. Outside the winter holds its breath. Street lights soften every sound. Inside this booth the world gets small and calm is something I found. I've been carrying too much noise in the corners of my mind, but this moment leans in gently, says you're right on time. There's hope in the quiet spaces, between the sips, between the lines, in the way the music lingers and the night takes its time. If the world feels sharp and restless, I'll stay right here a while. Let the jazz play soft and honest, let the morning wait outside. Old regrets sit at the bar, not asking to be fed. They tip their hats and let me be for once. They've got nothing like truth I don't have to say. Sometimes healing sounds like silence when the right song starts to play. I don't need a grand confession, I don't need the perfect view, just a table by the window and a melody that's true. There's hope in the quiet spaces, between the sips, between the lines, in the way the music lingers and the night takes its time. If the world feels sharp and restless, I'll stay right here a while. Let the jazz play soft and honest, let the morning wait outside. Brushes on the snare drum whisper, you've survived another night. Even broken hearts can sway when the rhythm feels this right. There's hope in the quiet spaces where the city learns to breathe, in a song that doesn't hurry, in believing I can be just this girl, just this moment, just this cup, this gentle sound. If tomorrow wants my courage, tonight lets me sit down. The last note hangs in amber light, my coffee's almost gone. I step back into the cold with a softer kind of strong. Chairs are turning upside down, the room exhales the day. Every sound is softer now, like it knows I'll walk away. My coat waits by the doorway, streetlight hums outside. Some nights don't end in answers, they just change your side. I don't need to name the feeling, I don't need to make it stay. If peace arrives in borrowed hours, I'll thank it anyway. When the cafe turns quiet and the music fades to blue, I don't rush into tomorrow, I just walk there true. Every step feels lighter than the ones I took before. If hope is only this moment, it's enough, it's more. Shows a cleaner sky than the one I knew inside. Like the night washed off the edges, left me somewhere kind. I've learned that leaving gently is another form of grace. Not every door is closing, just change their place. I don't need a perfect ending. I don't need to understand if calm is just a quiet yes. I'll take it as I am. When the cafe turns quiet and the music fades to blue, I don't rush into tomorrow. I just walk there true. Every step feels lighter than the ones I took before. If hope is only this moment, it's enough, it's more. Brushes fall into a whisper. Bass walks me to the door. Every night I learn to stay, teaches me to go. When the cafe turns quiet and the street begins to breathe, I carry all the warmth I found inside of me. No promises, no speeches, just a heart that knows its way. This song ends soft and honest, and I'm okay. The lights go out, the lock turns slow, the sky is almost new. I walk into the waiting street with nothing left to prove. Closer than before as voices slowly fade. My cup is cooling in my hands like promises we never made. The window fogs with every breath. The night begins to bend. Some moments don't know how to stay, they just know how to end. I used to fear the quiet like it meant I was alone. Now it feels like gentle company sitting in my bones. When the cup starts cooling and the music settles low, that's when I feel the truth in me I didn't know I knew. I don't need the answers, I don't need the proof tonight. If this feeling stays unfinished, that's alright. The barista hums a half-known tune. The clock forgets the time. Every shadow on the wall feels suddenly like mine. I've learned that warmth is not a sound. It doesn't have to stay. Sometimes it's just a quiet thing that slowly drifts away. I don't need to hold the moment, I don't need it to be mine. If it leaves a softer echo, that's enough this time. When the cup starts cooling and the music settles low, that's when I feel the truth in me I didn't know I knew. I don't need the answers, I don't need the proof tonight. If this feeling stays unfinished, that's alright. Brushes whisper on the drum like you made it through. Every tired heart remembers what it means to move. When the cup starts cooling and the street turns pale with dawn. I don't rush to call it closure, I just let it go. If tomorrow asks me questions, I'll smile and take my time. Some nights are meant to linger between the lines. The door swings open, morning waits, the sky is almost new. I leave my cup upon the table and something warm in you. The world was heavy when I closed my eyes last night, but morning came and wrapped my heart in light. A cup of warmth resting quietly in my hands feels like a tender promise I can understand. I thought I lost my strength along the way, but this loving calm is softly telling me it's okay to rest, it's okay to breathe. You're allowed to just be and believe. This quiet morning saved me without a single word. It held me gently, coffee steam like little prayers rising in the air, telling me softly you're still here, you're still here. And in this peaceful cafe light, hope feels warm and softly bright. Snow outside whispers softly to the ground, but inside here my heartbeat finds a calmer sound. Every doubt I carried through the night before feels a little lighter than before. I'm not rushing, I'm not trying to be strong. I'm just letting this warm moment hold me long. Sometimes courage is just staying where you are, letting morning heal the scars. This quiet morning saved me without shouting. Strength that gently freed me. Sunlight dancing softly on the wooden floor, telling me kindly you're worth so much more. And in this gentle, peaceful light, I start to believe I'll be alright. I thought hope had left me, but it was waiting in the dawn. Not loud, not bright, just softly holding on. This quiet morning saved me, wrapped my shaking heart so tenderly with a simple cup of coffee and the calmest sky. It whispered, live again, just try. And as the sunlight slowly dries my tears, I finally hear it clear. You can do it, you're still Snow is quietly falling on the world outside tonight, and I'm sitting in this winter cafe wrapped in gentle light. A cup of quiet coffee slowly warming up my hands, and here inside this peaceful place my lonely heart understands. We've walked through many winters, through both sunshine and the rain, but somehow love kept guiding us through every joy and pain. The years have left their tender marks, but also something true, a deeper kind of gentle love that only grew with you. The world may change 1,000 times, the seasons come and go, but every time I look at you, my heart already knows. And in this winter cafe, with a warm heart by my side, I feel hope begin to rise again, like a softly shining tide. Even when the world grows cold and life is hard to face, your love becomes the quiet warmth that fills this little place. The window holds the snowfall like a dream that softly flies, but the truest light I feel tonight lives gently in your eyes. Life may never be perfect, but love has still been kind, leaving sparks of gentle hope inside this grateful mind. We've seen the days of laughter, we've cried through silent nights, yet somehow love kept standing strong and carried us through life. And in this winter cafe, with a warm heart by my side, I feel hope begin to rise again, like a softly shining tide. Even when the world grows cold and life is hard to face, your love becomes the quiet warmth that fills this little place. If ever I grow weary, if my courage starts to fade, I'll remember winter evenings and the love that gently stayed. Your voice becomes my comfort, your presence calms my fear, and suddenly the hardest days feel softer when you're near. So in this winter cafe, on this calm and silent night, I hold this cup of coffee close and feel my spirit light. With love and hope inside my heart, I know I'll find my way, as long as you are here with me through every winter day. So keeps falling outside, but my heart is warm and free, because in every winter moment you still belong with me. Snow is falling on the evening as I sit here quietly in a little winter cafe where your memory stays with me. A gentle cup of coffee warming slowly in my hands, And somehow in this peaceful place my tired heart understands. We've walked through many seasons, through the laughter and the tears, and love kept shining softly through the passing of the years. Time has drawn its tender lines on the story of our days, but love remains the strongest part that never fades away. Even when the roads were dark and hope was hard to find, love became the gentle light that stayed within my mind. In the coffee lights of a winter night, I still feel your love so near, like a warmth that never leaves, even when the sky is clear. And though the world outside is cold and storms may come above, I find my strength again tonight in winter, hope and love. The window holds the snowfall like a softly whispered song, and suddenly the quiet world doesn't feel so cold or long, because every little memory still breathes inside my chest, reminding me that even now love gives my heart its rest. We've seen the days of sunrise, we've cried through silent nights, yet still our love kept standing like a steady shining light. In the coffee lights of a winter night, I still feel your love so near, like a warmth that never leaves, even when the sky is clear. And though the world outside is cold and storms may come above, I find my strength again tonight in winter, hope and love. If ever I grow fearful or my spirit starts to fall, I'll remember winter evenings when love held through it all. Your voice becomes a comfort, your presence calms my fear, and suddenly the frozen world feels softer when you're near. In the coffee lights of a winter night, with this warm cup in my hands, I feel hope begin to rise like the snow upon the land. So let the winter winds blow on, let the silent snowfall stay. With love and hope inside my heart, I'll walk another day. Snow keeps drifting through the night, but my heart is warm and true, because every winter I survive still leads me back to you. Morning snow is falling slow through the window, golden glow. Steam is rising from my cup, whispering, hey, don't give up. I've been tired, I've been small. Winter days can feel so long, but I breathe this moment in, and I feel my heart begin. Every drop of coffee feels like light, telling me I'll be alright. Even when the world is cold, there is warmth inside my soul. Coffee lights up my heart like the sun through winter dark. You can do it, keep believing. Every dream is worth the breathing. Coffee warms my quiet fears, melts the weight of frozen tears. A gentle voice inside of me says it's okay, you're gonna be free. People are passing in the snow, but inside my courage grows. In this little cafe world, hope begins to softly unfurl. Life is not a perfect line, but something beautiful in time. And I know I'm not alone. This small warmth becomes my home. Every sip reminds me I'm alive. I still have strength inside. Even if the road is long, I still hear my quiet song. Coffee lights up my heart like the sun through winter dark. You can do it, keep believing. Every dream is worth the breathing. Coffee warms my quiet fears, melts the weight of frozen tears. A gentle voice inside of me says it's okay, you're gonna be free. Snow may fall, nights get long, but I was always meant to be strong. Winter can't take my light away. Hope is rising with the day. Coffee lights up my heart like a brand new hopeful star. Yes, I can do it, I believe something beautiful's waiting for me. Coffee whispers in my soul, hold on, you're gonna grow. In this one winter cafe dream, I know I'm gonna be okay. Snow is falling outside slowly, while I'm sitting here tonight in a little winter cafe, wrapped in soft and gentle light. A warm cup of quiet coffee resting softly in my hands. And somehow in this peaceful place, my worried heart understands. We've walked through many seasons, full of laughter, tears, and grace. And love has always stayed with us, like a light we can't replace. Even when the nights were heavy and the road was hard to see, your love remained a faithful warmth Time has written gentle stories in the lines upon our face, but it also left us deeper hearts, full of kindness, full of grace. Outside winter keeps on breathing through the silent falling snow, but here with love inside my heart, I'm not afraid to grow. So here's to coffee, hope and love in this quiet winter glow, a peaceful strength that guides my heart wherever life may go, and deep within this grateful heart where dreams and memories live, I find the will to stand again with all the love I give. Morning light rests so softly on the floor. Through the window I feel hope a little more. Between my hands a cup of gentle heat, like a tender heartbeat, steady, calm and sweet. Yesterday was heavy like falling snow, but this quiet warmth tells me I can grow. I'm breathing slowly, close my tired eyes, and feel a gentle strength begin to rise. With coffee, warmth and morning light, my broken heart begins to feel alright. Even if the night was long and full of tears, this peaceful day whispers, you're still here, you're still here. And that alone is something bright, a quiet promise in the outside the winter wind softly sighs. Inside this cafe healing fills my mind. People come and go with different dreams, but hope is flowing quietly through me. It's not loud, it's not burning like a flame. It's a gentle voice softly calling my name, not forcing strength, but holding me near, saying it's okay to slowly start from here. With coffee, warmth and morning light, I start to see my future shining bright. Even if I stumble through the darkest fear, this tender morning tells me you can stand, you're still here. And that alone is reason enough to breathe again, to dream again, to love. I thought I was alone in my lonely night, but hope was waiting quietly in the light. With coffee, warmth, and morning light, my heart slowly opens to the sky. I may move gently, I may move slow, but step by step I'll learn and grow. And as the sunlight softly dries my tears, a loving voice whispers, you can do it, you're still here. Softly the morning finds my trembling heart. Through the quiet glass the sunlight slowly starts. A little cup of warmth between my hands. Feels like the world is saying, you still can. I was tired from yesterday's tears, but this gentle light is washing away my fears. And in this peaceful cafe glow, I finally breathe, and I finally know there's a gentle sunrise in my heart, telling me this is a brand new start. Even if I've fallen 1,000 times before, hope is knocking softly at my door. With this warm coffee and this quiet light, I hear a tender whisper, you'll be okay, you'll be alright. Snow rests quietly on the silent streets, but inside here calm and kindness softly meet. Someone smiles and suddenly I see this world still holds a place for me. I close my eyes and feel it stay, a little courage lighting up my way. Not loud or strong, but gently true, a quiet voice saying you can make it through. There's a gentle sunrise in my heart, telling me I can restart. Even if the night was heavy, cold and long, this morning reminds me I'm still strong. With this peaceful coffee, warmth inside, a loving voice whispers, you'll be okay. You will rise. Every scar has shaped my soul, every tear has helped me grow. And in this tender morning air, I feel love still holding me there. And there's a gentle sunrise in my heart, healing every broken part. I may move slowly, but I'll move on, because hope is here and I am not gone. With this quiet cafe light around my life, I softly promise myself I can do it, I will shine. Snow is softly falling on the quiet winter street, and I'm sitting in this peaceful cafe, feeling calm and cup of coffee, slowly warming up my hands. And in this light of winter night, my heart begins to understand. We've walked through many seasons, through sunshine and through rain, through days that made us laugh out loud and nights that held our pain. But every time the world felt dark and hope was hard to see, your love became a gentle flame still shining over me. The world keeps changing all the time and years keep passing by, but love still holds a steady light beneath the winter sky. Through the warm light of a winter window, I still feel your love so near. Like the coffee in my trembling hands, it comforts every fear. Even when the night is cold and life feels hard and slow, your love becomes the gentle warmth that melts the falling snow. The window holds the snowfall like a softly whispered dream, and suddenly the frozen world feels kinder than it seems, because every quiet memory still lives inside my heart, reminding me that even now love never drifts apart. We've watched the days of laughter, we've cried through silent nights, yet somehow love kept standing like a faithful shining light. Through the warm light of a winter window, I still feel your love so near. Like the coffee in my trembling hands, it comforts every fear. Even when the night is cold and life feels hard and slow, your love becomes a gentle warmth that melts the falling snow. If ever I grow weary or my courage fades away, I'll remember winter evenings when your love asks me to stay. Your voice becomes my shelter, your presence calms my heart, and suddenly the darkest night doesn't tear me apart. Through the warm light of a winter window, with this coffee in my hands, I feel hope begin to rise again, like dawn across the land. So let the winter winds blow on, let the silent snowfall stay. With love and hope inside my heart, I'll walk another day. Snow keeps drifting through the night, but my soul feels calm and true, because every winter moment still leads me back to you. Snow is falling softly on the sleeping world outside, and I sit inside this quiet cafe with the warmth I feel inside. The coffee in my trembling hands sends comfort through my soul, and suddenly the winter night feels peaceful, calm and whole. We've lived through so many moments full of joy and silent pain, but love has stayed so faithfully through sunshine and through rain. The sound of gentle laughter still echoes in my heart, and even when the nights were hard, love never fell apart. In this winter cafe of our love, I feel hope begin to rise like steam above a coffee cup, softly lifting to the skies. And though the world is cold outside and storms may come above, I'm safe inside this tender place, the winter cafe of our love. Time has left its gentle traces on the faces that we wear, but it also left us deeper hearts full of warmth and care. And even when the snow feels deep on roads we used to know, your love remains the guiding light that melts the falling snow. Oh, in this winter cafe of our love, I find strength to stand again with every precious memory through loss and joy and pain. So let the winter winds blow on, let the frozen night remain. As long as love still lives in us, spring will come again. The winter night is quiet as I sit inside this place with a simple cup of coffee and a gentle sense of grace. Snow is falling by the window like a softly whispered song, and somehow in this peaceful light I feel like I belong. We've walked through many seasons, holding love through joy and pain. And even when the world felt dark, hope found us again. The passing years have shaped our hearts with tenderness and care, and every winter moment now feels warmer 'cause you're there. In this winter cafe with a gentle heart, I feel love begin to rise like steam above my coffee cup, softly drifting to the skies. Even when the world is cold and life feels hard to face, your love becomes the quiet warmth that fills this little place. Time has left its silent traces in the stories that we keep, but love still holds a brighter flame that snow can never sweep. Outside the night grows deeper, but inside I feel so clear, 'cause every breath I take tonight still tells me you are near. In this winter cafe with a gentle heart, I find strength to start again with hope that softly lights my soul through sunshine and through rain. So let the winter Snow outside the window falls so quietly, but inside this little cafe I can finally breathe. Hands wrapped round a coffee cup, warm against the cold, and a little voice inside my heart begins to take control. I've been tired, I've been scared. Life felt heavy, life felt unfair, but this moment tells me slow, you're stronger than you know. You'll be okay, my heart. This is not the end, it's just the start. Even winter cannot take your light away. Through every storm you'll find your way. You'll be okay, just breathe. There's so much more for you to see. With every sip of hope today, I know you'll be okay. Hey. Footsteps on the snowy street, people chasing different dreams, but I finally feel my home growing warm inside of me. Life is never perfect lines, but it turns out beautiful in time. So I let the morning sun heal the battles I thought I lost. Every heartbeat softly says you can try again today. Even if the night was long, inside you still lives a song. You'll be okay, my heart. This is not the end, it's just the start. Even winter cannot take your light away. Through every storm you'll find your way. You'll be okay, just breathe. There's so much more for you to see. With every sip of hope today, I know you'll be okay. Even when the world feels heavy, even when your sky feels gray, someone's waiting, something's shining. There is warmth along the way. You'll be okay, my heart. Feel the fire in the dark. You can do it, keep believing. Life is kinder than it seems. You'll be okay, I know. Like the sunrise through the snow. In this winter cafe morning, hope is calling. You'll